Hello. Hopefully this is working. It's been a full year since I live streamed anything, and I've never done it with this particular setup. But hopefully, y'all can hear me. So that would be nice if so. Hey, looks like it's working. Sup? All right. So, if you've just wandered in here without knowing what's going on, this is kind of a warm up stream for my Extra Life stream, which is coming up this weekend. We're going to be playing Inscryption, which I know very little about. It's a card game and it's spooky. That's about as much as I know. And it's made by the people who did Pony Island. If that sets your expectations at any particular level. In any case, hello. Thank you for showing up. I suppose let's get right down to it. Now, normally I would try and set up the settings for the game before I start a stream, but it turns out this is one of them games where it won't let you access the menu until you started the game, so we're just going to see what happens, okay? So let me see if I can get this going. There may be some kinks because, again, I haven't used this particular streaming setup ever, so it's similar to what I used to use, but not the same. I see that you can't see it. That seems like a problem. Maybe we should fix that somehow. How do we fix that? All right, just a second here. All right, if you don't want to do it that way, we'll do it the manual way. Not that. Stand by just a moment. I'm working on it. It doesn't want to show you the... No, that's not it. That's not the right one. Get that out of here. This is the one that I want to have do the thing. Why is it not doing the thing? When I tested it earlier, it was doing the thing. And now it's not. Isn't that fancy? See, this is why we do warm-up streams. To get this sort of thing out of the system. How do I make you see the game that's playing right now? Let's try this. I'm going to quit the game, which you can't see anyway, and we're going to restart the game and see if that works. How about that? And now I've lost my... There it is. Okay. Loading. Stand by for loading. It still doesn't really want to see it, does it? No, it doesn't. It's a real problem, that. It's a real problem. Let's try that. We'll just hold its hand the entire way, and maybe that will do it. Hey, look at that. Now you can see what I see. Yeah, it's OBS, but it's Streamlabs OBS specifically. I wanted to put in... Oh, look, you can see my cursor and everything. That's something that wasn't the case before. Well, fine. There, now you can't see it. I wanted to get announcements for Extra Life donations, which, come to think of it, I could technically show you what that's going to look like. Hang on. You get a little preview. If I get a... Oh, man. Where is it? There it is. It'll look like that. See? Isn't that great? That's a good time. It's a good time had by all. All right, so can you hear kind of like a staticky noise? Because that's the game sound. If you can't hear it, then I need to fix that before I do anything. Thanks. It is a pretty cool game menu, isn't it? I thought so too. It seems like it may not be picking up the game audio, which seems like a real issue, doesn't it? Okay, let's see. What about this? What if I enabled that? Oh, goodness. It really would be nice if it would just work like I expected it to. Okay, well, let's go into some settings. Isn't this just the best? Okay, not that. This. I see. when it imported my settings from normal OBS, it did a terrible job. Again, this is why we do this sort of thing. All right, let's try that. Hey, now I'm seeing some bars twitching around. You got some static noises now? That do anything for you? I think we're good to go. But I'm, excuse me, going to wait for confirmation that people can hear static and that it's not overwhelmingly loud before I proceed. It seems that Loco 12 is also blind to this game. Cool. All right, we've got game sound, which means we got game. So let's see here. Is this a controller game? It's not. This is mouse and keyboard, it looks like. Okay, so I'm just going to push this button. We're going to see what happens. Daniel Mullins. Again, the guy who did Pony Island, among other things. But that's the only thing by him that I've played.
Time to figure out what's on this thing.
Oh, you have a voice even. On what thing? Seems to be starting up some sort of media device. Ooh, here we go. Cool. Inscryption. Here we are. Press a button. I think I shall. I see. There are settings that I could have accessed. It's just that it acts like it's starting the game before you get to that. What? Oh, I have to actually like... Oh, it's because it's a card game. I have to play the menu options like it's a card game. All right. I can't read that. What does that say? I don't even know. Okay, dialogue text speed, that all looks fine. That looks great. It looks super good, everybody. It looks super good. I'm going to just get that out of there. Oh, so it's pretty quiet. It's pretty quiet. All right, give me just a second to give me some volume. There we go. I've added some volume. Hopefully not too much, but guess we'll see, won't we? Why did not let me start the new game? My new game button seems to be broken. Well, fine. Perhaps I'll continue. That doesn't seem to make sense, but it seems to be what it wants from me. Button. Darkness falls. Is that my save data? Ooh. Ooh. Well, no, hey, wait a second. Hello. Please don't stare at me like that. It makes me very uncomfortable. I can't move or anything. It's another challenger. It has been ages. You got some freaky eyes there, fella. Okay. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. You could say that. Allow me to remind you. You got some fuzz going on between your eyes. Play the squirrel card. Just do it, huh? Squirrel, stoat, wolf, wolf. 2 blood things on stoat and wolf. Squirrel has no blood whatsoever. Okay. Sure. I'll play your squirrel card. I'll play your squirrel card right here. See you like that. Now play your stoat. All right. S. 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 How do I... S. Ah, like actually press the button S on your keyboard. I get it. Okay, stoat. Stoat, stoat, stoat. Stoat, stoat, stoat. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. I see. I must murder the squirrel in order to summon the stoat. That's what the blood means. Okay. Squirrel is trembling in fear, but there's nothing to be done. There he goes. An honorable death. Play the stoat. All right. There it is. What a stately stoat. Okay. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Well, perhaps I shall. Nobody said anything, incidentally, since I turned the volume up. Hopefully we're good over there. Maybe you're all just engrossed in the gameplay. Button. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power. 1. Oh, I've stabbed your table. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. Okay, so this is our life scale type of thing? Interesting. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Oh, you've got hands. Like this. My turn. He's got a coyote. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. It's true. 2 damage to my stoat. Okay. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. You're explaining basic math to me. I appreciate it, I guess. Seems fine level-wise. Great. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. So squirrels are always an option if you just want a free sacrifice, huh? But I don't know what's in my deck, and I want to get a wolf out there. So if I get a squirrel and play the squirrel and sacrifice the squirrel and the injured stoat, maybe I can have a wolf? I don't really understand what I'm doing yet. How dull. Yeah, what? Whatever. Whatever. I'm learning. I am learning. S. Wolf. 2 sacrifices. Whoops. The stoat reacted. Fear not. The beast is sacrificed but not removed from your deck. The stoat said, huh? Hey, stop. I didn't, though. I didn't. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Uh-oh. My cards remember what I do to them? Oh, that's a real problem, actually. Great. There we go. Now I have a wolf. I guess that's all I can do. Have a bell. Great. I murdered the coyote. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice. A random card from your deck or the certainty of a squirrel. Well, let's see what my deck has in store for me. River Snapper. Interesting. Oh, look at that. I can look at them. It has lots of health, but not much attack. I guess that makes sense. It also looks like Morla, the ancient one. I can't play anything. Let's just hit the bell. Bong. Bing bong. I've done 3 damage. 3 damage dealt. 3 weights on the scale. Pass. You're just allowing me to win for now, huh? Wait, that was my only card? Huh. Okay. Cool. Well, let's have a squirrel out there. Bam. Squirrel. You've got squirreled. I don't want to kill my wolf, so... Bam. Great. What does that mean? What did you just do? You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. You mean my opponent won't constantly pass all the time? I guess that makes sense. What's your deal, incidentally? You have some fuzz. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. Huh? You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Okay. I can't push. Oh, I have to interact with map now. I see how it is. All right, single path it is. Advance I shall. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. Cool. Do I just choose one of them, or? The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. And the undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Oh no! What a miserable existence. Only one may grace your paltry deck. So an infinitely sacrificable creature or poison damage. You know what? I've never been good at making poison damage work in my favor. Let's have a cat. I apologize in advance for your suffering. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. It seems so, but I'm about to sacrifice them, so we'll see if they regret that. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. What? What? Okay, sure. Why would I need a squirrel in a bottle? And have a second. Thanks. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. I can just cheat. 3 is as much as you can carry. Cool, well, I don't have anything else. I guess that's fine. Great. A skull. Approach the skull. Why is your map so spiky, by the way? You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. By stumps? Oh, the terrain is... stumps is terrain. Boulder, also terrain. You can break it down, but it costs your attack. I see, I see. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. You'll help me. Take your turn? Play along for now, okay? Sure. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Cool. So I have to actually... Look at that. I have to... Okay, sure, gotcha. Let's go ahead and put my cat out. You're lacking sacrifices for that cat, but you do have a squirrel, so I have to sacrifice to get the cat into play. I get it. Alright. Oh, there's a wolf cub over there. Well, that seems like an issue. Okay, well, squirrel. And then we sacrifice the squirrel for the cat. Uh-huh. And then I don't need my items right now. Thank you, though. I appreciate your offer there, bug eyes. Let's get the stoat out. Play along for now, he says. Sacrifice cat. Cat's okay. Stoat, go... Stoat, go here. Here we go. All right. Here we apparently go. I will save my squirrels and scale tipper for now. Bonk. Okay, the wolf cub is out. Oh, mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Okay. So it'll grow into a wolf if I don't do something about that. Is that what you're saying? Okay, let's see. I got a wolf. Okay, well, let's probably not sacrifice the stoat again, yeah? But let's go ahead and grab a squirrel out of a bottle. Got it. We're gonna put this squirrel right here. And then we're gonna summon us a wolf by sacrificing the squirrel and this cat who won't die. There we go. Great, that seems pretty good. Now maybe I'll murder that wolf cub or something. I don't know. No, it attacks in direct line. I was a fool. I was a fool. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. I see. So they only block each other. Ha! My bat flew right over your stoat. Well, that seems like a problem. Okay. Can I still have the stoat attack the bat? Probably not. Can the bat still block the stoat? That I don't know. I have a river snapper. That's going to be another wolf. I know that for a fact. But I can't play anything because this entire area is full of stuff. And my cat won't actually die even if I stab it. Which might be an issue in the future. I guess let's get the wolf in my hand. But there ain't nothing I can do about that, so... Ding? Okay, the bat is dead. That's good to know. Alright, the stump is dead. That's also good to know. So now we grab a free squirrel. We drop a free squirrel right on here. And then, let's get the turtle out. To soak damage from that there wolf, you know? Wait a second. Is it best to kill the wolf? What do wolves have? They have 3 attack and 2 health. So if I attack first, I'll win. Whereas the snapper will be alive, but it will not kill the wolf. Okay. In that case, more wolf, I think. Stab, stab. Wolf. I guess we're good. On we go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I think I'm winning, yeah? Yeah, I did it. You prevailed and trekked onward past the now bloodied terrain. Cool, I did it. It's very spiky around here. Oh, it's trees. I see. It's trees. I was never interested in card games, but this one is getting my attention. Yes, it's neat. I like it. I was never much good at card games, but yeah, I'm interested. Okay, so we got more creatures in the woods. What do we got? A wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive if feeble flying creature. I see, so I could use that to block flying things. Cheaper to summon the wolf cub, and then it grows into a wolf if it survives. I think the sparrow is the better way to go, because I don't have anything that can block flying right now, yeah? Yeah. Feeble it may be, but I don't have any other options. Button. Why do I have horns, incidentally? You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Okay? I have to choose a card to get rid of forever. Okay, and I have to choose between these two? My infinitely sacrificable cat or the sparrow? The cat's dangerous because it takes up a slot on my 4 things. Unless it gets killed, it just sits there the entire time while I stab it over and over again. The sparrow is weak, but is all the only flying thing I've got. I'm going to go on Pokemon logic and say that if I need another sparrow, there'll probably be more sparrows down the line, because there's always weak birds. That's the rules. Ah, but I do have to actually finalize the process. Sure. Bam. Oops, did I do it wrong? I have to do right click. Look at that. Airborne. A card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if there's a creature. Yeah, I know. Behold, the rule book. So if I right click a card, I can read about it. I see. Button? Why not? Why button not work? Oh, this button. Push that one. Pick me, he says. Okay. I can do that. Oh, you want to eat the sparrow? Okay. Eat the sparrow. What an honor. Great. Oh, it's a flying stoat now. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. Well, that's neat. Cool. I guess I'm sort of making up to the stoat that I sacrificed in that one time. Is that a bird? It looks like a bird between two antlers. Okay. I'll have a look. What you got there, friend? Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. I wish it didn't. Why do you have cards out already? Hey, what the heck? Okay, you got a bat coming, you got a coyote coming. How are you able to play so many things right off the bat? You don't have to make sacrifices to put them out? Maybe you don't. Okay, well, I got a squirrel, I got a cat, I got a wolf, I got a snapper. Okay. The bat deals 2 damage. The coyote does as well. They're both weak, but this one flies. And I don't have any flying things except for my stoat, who's not here. What good are you, stoat? Okay, we're going to put the squirrel out. We're going to destroy the squirrel. Cat. Okay. There was a problem with my logic. I now see. Let's go ahead and grab my other squirrel in a bottle, I guess. And we're going to put out this wolf in front of this coyote. Yes. And we'll get a bat to the face and it's okay. Probably. Okay, done some damage. My totem has granted my oh, right, he's flying coyote. I forgot about that. Great, so I take 4 damage. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, but what I need right now... The river snapper can kill the bat? Yes. So we're going to go for a surefire squirrel. We're going to drop this squirrel right here. And then we're going to take this river snapper. We're going to kill these 2 things, except for the cat doesn't die. And then we're going to put that there. And then we'll be fine. Probably. Murder his beasts. Thank you. Okay, we got a wolf cub coming. Well, what do I got in my deck? I got a wolf, but I can't do nothing with it. So, bam. Great. You got bit by a turtle. How do you feel about that? You're 2 damage away from winning. Ah, here comes the wolf cub. No, we're good. We're good. I'm doing fine. Let's get the wolf out. Free squirrel. Play squirrel. Get wolf. Bam. Bam. Wolf. Okay. That wolf cub can fly, but who cares? Because it's a dead wolf cub. And now you die, yes? I think you die. Is that a cup full of teeth he's holding? Whenever I win. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Okay. Thanks. Knock on wood. I don't... Well, I guess I have, like, plywood. How does that work for you? Alright. There's a... I guess I just got to advance to the crossroad. 3 cards, you say? Well, that's just a wealth of choices. The conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. Don't say that. Ravens are great. What are you even talking about? Blight upon the skies, indeed. The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficacy. Wow, that's powerful, but it takes a lot of sacrifice, huh? And an adder. Well, I still don't... Well, no, I do have a flying stoat now. And if my cards get mad at me if I sacrifice them, getting the grizzly out is going to be a real problem. Let's get the raven for now. Okay, so we got a symbol that I don't... Oh, that's the sacrifice. That's the sacrifice symbol. I remember that from a little while back. And then that's a campfire. I don't know what that means. Let's just go to campfire, I guess. Bam. Hi. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its powers, said another. You're gonna cook my animals and eat them. I'm pretty sure. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Cool. Well, I don't seem to have a real choice to not do that thing, so... says the Stoat. Stoat not so sure about this one. What do you think, man? You want to go for it? The only card who's shown any agency so far? I suspect they'll eat you. But I also... It would probably be a better idea to enhance one of my wolves, yeah? I mean, they're just going to eat it. I have 2 wolves. I don't need 2 wolves. And the Stoat seems unsure about things, and I'm still winning back his trust, so... Of course, the Stoat's also pretty weak. But he's a Stoat. Stoats are great. Look at that health for a Stoat. That's ridiculous. Anyway, let's put a wolf in the fire. Let's see what happens. It probably burns, and then they eat it. The fire warmed the poor wolf, enhancing its power. Oh wow, it did. One of the survivors reached towards it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the wolf away from the fire and left. Is it a random chance thing? Sometimes it enhances their power, sometimes they eat it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just too paranoid. Skull. Seems like a good time. Okay, we got 2 grand furs. Oh, they protect against flying. Interesting. Because birds can't fly through trees, everybody knows it. And you're about to play a grizzly and a sparrow? Okay, not messing around, I see how it is. Okay, cool, well... It seems to me I better block that grizzly immediately. So, let's... Man, what do I do about these trees, though? It's a shame a squirrel can't go in tree, because that would seem to make sense, wouldn't it? I would think so. Alright, squirrel. Get the... If I don't get... Okay, even if I get the cat out, I can't get another squirrel at this point. I'm gonna take the full brunt of that bear. Unless I put the cat in front of it, but the cat will die, I assume. Well, this is tricky. I don't actually know what I'm doing. It turns out I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's get the cat out. We're gonna put it in front of the sparrow and hope that I survive 1 round, okay? And if I die, then I lose, and we see what happens. Bell. Grizzly and sparrow. And another grizzly's coming. Did I just lose? I lost. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Okay. Getting up. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Okay. How do I... Oh. Hi. Barrel by the door. Going. Wow, I can actually move around. That's a thing. Candle. Bring it here. Okay. Please stop looking at me like that. Oh, your hand's twitching. Here you go. Where do I bring it? Over there? Right here. Got it. Now sit back down. Okay. I'm trying. Let me explain something to you. That seems bad. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Okay. Point taken. Now, where were we? Cool. Cards are cards. Satchel or fire? I think I need to refill my items. I used up my squirrels in a bottle. Okay. What do we got? A skunk. The reviled skunk. Its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. Reduces the strength of the enemy. That's neat, I guess. Raven. Bullfrog, the watchful bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. Okay. Neat. And it's cheap. I'm curious about the skunk. Doesn't attack, though. And I tend to have a slot of my offensive line used up by that cat, but I'm gonna try skunk. We're gonna try Skunk Town. All right, Skunk Town, onward. Satchel. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Choose one. Okay, so I can extend the life of the game with pliers by cheating, or I can have a squirrel in a bottle, or I can make all my creatures flying for a turn. I feel like I need a squirrel in a bottle. As much as I scoffed at them at the beginning, they're pretty useful. Its bleeding yields 3 blood, if you could ignore the bleating. Black goat. Ignore the bleeding, you say? I'm curious what that means. I shall have the black goat, thank you. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items you carried on. Okay. That looks bad. That looks dangerous, whatever that is. But I can't make any more mistakes or I get sacrificed, so... ha! Cool. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. He's not wrong, I can. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Oh! Yeah, 'twas the prospector! Okay. You've got masks, I see. Wow, I wish that your eyes didn't look like that at all. Okay, cool. So, let's see. I still only have creatures that take 2 blood to summon. What's he got coming? Coyote and a pack mule. What's a pack mule? Sprinter. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed on the sigil. Will move in the... Huh. Okay. But it just blocks off... It blocks me off very effectively, that's all. It's gonna move to the right, I assume. But I don't know how that's possible with the coyote standing right there. Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Well, the only thing I can put up for free is a squirrel, so squirrel. Squirrel must be sacrificed immediately. Now, if I put that black goat out here, I could definitely get my creatures going, but is that worth it? That's the question. Probably don't need it just yet, huh? Coyote does 2 damage. What can survive that? The raven and nothing else. Okay, well, in that case, kill squirrel, summon cat, squirrel in a bottle, squirrel go here, summon raven, stab my creatures, raven is in play. Okay. This may be not the best call, but it's what I did. So, bing. Alright, the coyote's nearly dead, but not dead yet. Oh, excuse me. The raven didn't hurt the coyote, the raven hurt him. Of course it did. Okay. I wish that I could, like, pre-sacrifice my cat and then sacrifice it again next turn and have 2 blood that way, but I don't think that's how it works. I need to get the... Do I need to get the wolf out? What's this? Mole. Burrower. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Oh, interesting. So it's a straight defense creature. And that's why it doesn't have any attack. That makes sense. Also, its face looks like a bot, in case anyone hadn't noticed that. Let's have a free squirrel. Let's get my wolf going. Let's get this wolf going. Squirrel, cat, wolf. Okay. Ding ding, everyone. How did the coyote live? How did that coyote live? What did I misunderstand? Did it have 3 health? Huh. Well, that's not good. And he's just putting moles out. Lots and lots of moles. Lots of moles. That's a wolf. I cannot play a wolf. I'm hesitant to use the black goat right now. I wish you would do something about that boulder. That would be pretty cool. But I don't think I can break my own boulders, right? Probably. I don't know. Why is the pack mule all thick like that? What's underneath it? I'm not absolutely certain. Well... all I could do is sacrifice the other wolf. Oh, and this is the stronger wolf, too. Can we get it out there? Stop the coyote. Seems like blowing all my resources on one fight is not a great idea, but this doesn't look like a boss fight. And I gotta burn through those moles yet. Alright. Alright, black goat. Alright, black goat. Oh, I have to sacrifice the cat in order to get the black goat in here. Right. Okay, but now something about the bleeding? The bleating? No bleeding seems to be happening. Maybe we're okay. Ding bell. It's because the raven was flying. I guess that makes sense. Dagnabbit, my mule! Yeah, sorry. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? You did. Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Good to know. Lucky for you. Cool. Wolf ate the other thing. Wolf is a wolf a-coming. Wolf inbound. What? Elk. Did I have an elk? I didn't know I had an elk. Where'd the elk come from? Why's my cat back in my hand? Whose cards are these? Oh, is this the bleeding? From the goat? Maybe. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. But I can't summon anything anyway, so let's just get another card. River Snapper. Great. Cool. Ding ding. Dead moles. Wolf exists. Wolf dead. Unfortunate. Don't like that very much. No, sir. Alright, what do we got in here? We got another squirrel. So let's just draw another card. He's doing the prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's key. The mule's key, but I killed the mule. Why didn't you show up earlier? Why are you the only card that has any agency? How dare you? Okay. If I put the stoat out, he will not kill that wolf, and he will absolutely get killed by the wolf next turn. So let's not put the stoat out. What do we put out? Snapper. Elk. Elk's gonna move. Elk's gonna move when? At the end of the owner's turn. I don't want that, because we gotta put the snapper out. Alright, snapper it is. Snapper. Bam. Okay. Cool. Well, that seems to be it for me. Bonk. Great. Did I win? Oh, he's got 2 chances too. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. I mean, sure. Oh, hey, what are you? Hey! Okay. He has nuggetized all my creatures. That seems a little cheaty, doesn't it? Gold! I struck gold! Good for you, man. Okay, we got a bloodhound incoming. What does that mean? When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Okay. So it's like the mole, but it can attack as well. So what's the deal with all these gold nuggets? What do I do about them? What do I do about that? I don't have any squirrels, so let's get squirrel. Squirrel? You're out of space. There's no room for that card. Okay, cool. What do you want me to do about that? Seems like there's not much I can do about that. You have anything to say, Stoat? Come on, help me out here. I don't know how to do anything about this. Oh, of course, his creatures are going to dig through the gold and then attack me on the other side of it, but there's nothing I can do about it in the meantime. Well, that's annoying. All right, ding. Go ahead. Great, thanks. Okay, so now I can do stuff. Gosh, thanks. You know what? To avoid getting the cat in the way of things, let's go ahead and get another squirrel for now. And let's squirrel... And what are we going to put out now? Stoat only does 1 damage, but that's enough to kill this wolf. Stoat. out here. Back on the board. You're right. And I guess we'll put the spare out because I can't put anything else out. It's gonna get eaten by the bloodhound, but what can I do about it? Squirrel. Sparrow. A ding ding. This wolf didn't die. What am I not understanding? What am I not understanding? Hang on. Those are the cards from the mule. Okay, clearly I misunderstood something and now I'm in dire straits. Okay. Well. Squirrel. No, that's no good. Flying cards attack the enemy instead of... Oh, right. I forgot the stoat could fly, of course. But you're still okay. Prospector, you're still okay. Which is bad news for me. What does he got coming out? An adder. Still gonna take a while for him to get through that gold nugget. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I'm gonna see what happens if it eats that squirrel. Probably I'll just not take the 3 damage, but overkill is a thing. We'll find out. Okay, so I took 2 damage. The gold is gone. I don't have enough cards. I don't have enough cards. What I should have done is... No, then I would have died if I'd put the squirrel out. If I'd not put the squirrel out, I would have died. It's not good. I should have used the elk, you say. How could I have used the elk? I sacrificed the squirrel to put out the cat, maybe, but then I don't have a squirrel anymore. Let's get a squirrel, because otherwise I can't do anything. Let's see what happens when they try and kill my cat. I imagine they'll just kill it, but... Maybe they won't. Maybe it'll live somehow. I'm guessing it will not. I'm guessing it will not, but I also don't know what else to do about this whole situation. Plus, I'm going to take enough damage to lose right now. But I don't. Wait on the scales. The pain is temporary. Ah! Oh no! My teeth! A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you'd really do it. If I'd done that earlier, I would have won. Oh, ow. Ow. Adder coming. Cat's dead. I'm not dead yet, but I'm gonna be real soon. And there's nothing I can do about it, so, Oh, if you put the elf in front of the wolf, it would have attacked killing the wolf, but removed the... Ah, I see. Got it. Well, learning. There's only one way to learn, and that's by failure. So, let's have some failure. Bam. How about that failure? What happens? There goes my other light. More gold for me! Don't touch me, please. Cool, you got creepy hands. Creepy, grabby hands. What's going on? You should get the lights worked on there. Ah, hi! You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Such as your very own death card. Great. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Choose a card to draw the cost from. Well, these are both the same, so what difference does it make? Let's have wolf cost. Cost of 2 blood from the wolf. And another. This time I will use its power and health, the numbers. Well, I could retain that boost to the wolf that I got. Sure. There we go. Powerful wolf. Great. 4 power and 2 health from the wolf. Now choose a card from which we'll extract the sigils. Infinitely sacrificable or stinky? I never got to use the stinky. Let's give it... An infinitely sacrificable powerhouse would be kinda nice though, huh? Even if it is mead that we're talking about here. Oh, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Maybe it's terrible, but I'm learning. I'm learning! Sigil of many lives from the cat. I never did ask you your name. Cool. Let's type it in. We'll just go ahead and... How about that? How's that suit you? There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Ah. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Really? Did you just take a picture of my soul? Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. Okay? Bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason, including sacrifice? Hi, Stoat. Your eyes are closed again. Can't help but notice. Say cheese. Rattler. 3 power, 1 health. Well, that's an unpleasant thing. I have 1 squirrel in a bottle, 1 opportunity to rip out my own teeth. All I can put out is the Stoat. Well. What's the Stoat's base stats? 1 and 3. The Rattler would murder it handily. So do I get a bone from doing this by any chance? I do indeed. Well, that's nice. So put the Stoat out and not take damage. I mean, it's 3 damage. It's probably worth it, but that is an expensive exchange. Oh. Puh. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent, or the battle ends. Okay. Cool, thanks. Like, I don't have 2 bones, so... Bell. 1 damage to you. My Stoat is dead. Man, I don't have many cards now. I'm back at the beginning. I guess that makes sense. Okay. The opossum is 1 and 1, but I can sacrifice it, presumably. And if I want to get the wolf out, that's going to be necessary. The Rattler still exists, so that's pretty important that I get it out. So, although the opossum could kill the Rattler. That's an interesting point. Okay, yes. We're going to have a squirrel. We're going to have a possum. And we're going to hit the bell and leave it be. I recommend taking a look around the cabin when you get the chances. There are a lot of hidden things that can really help. Okay, I'll do that. Next time he has me stand up. It seemed urgent last time. He was like, get the thing, bring it here. And I just sort of, I didn't explore. I'll do better. I'll do better. There's another Rattler. That seems like a problem for somebody who's not me. Squirrel. Now we get the squirrels out of here, and we wolf. Great. That might be enough to win. Ding ding. Is that enough to win? Ha ha ha! Take that, why don't you? And we're back at the beginning of the forest. Oh! What? I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. Okay, cool. It's beside the safe. Alright. Got it. Give me a second, though. Oh, it's very dark in here. What's this? What's this? Got a hammer and like a pinecone wand. Book. Mighty Leap. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing air. Let's see. This is the rules. I found the rules. Bifurcated strike. Got it. 3 blood rather than 1 blood. Okay. So there's really no problem with sacrificing the black goat. It's just a one-time, you get 3 blood for free thing. Neat, neat, neat. What am I looking at? Squirrel wolf cub. Are you asking me to recreate this on the game field? Because I can't. I have no wolf cubs. Perhaps something will happen if I do. That's a safe. There's my figurines. Do. Hello. You can't use that right now. I know. Man, I wish you'd stop looking at me, though. Wolf. Wolf, 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 wolf. Hello? Is it? Huh. Okay, it stops at 3 preset spots, but I don't know what they represent. No, I don't. That looks like a skeletal hand, though, which is interesting. Oops. That might have been a bad idea. Was that okay? Okay, the smoke is accumulating inside this thing. Interesting, but I can't do anything about that right now. There's a dagger here. Why is everything stuck? Why can't I do anything? You can get up whenever the map's open, FYI. Good to know. Good to know. What's going on out there, also? Can't escape, turns out. Not too surprised. Why is that moving? Huh. That's interesting. Wonder why that's moving. Okay. Clock. I can seem to do that as much as I would like. Great. Oh! Does it fit? I don't know. I got it. Hang on. There we go. Got a gold ring. Wonder what that's about. Gold ring. Gold ring. Nope, not that. Hi. Gold ring. But I also don't know how to use the gold ring. Like, presumably I have it, but I don't know where it is. Do I have an inventory I can inspect items in somewhere? That's a good question. I don't seem to. Oh! I found the menu. Okay. Solved the ring puzzle by accident. I was just trying to make everything point at 12. Apparently, 12, 12, 11 is some sort of a solution. Hooray! Cool. I got it. But I also don't know where the ring is, so I may be getting ahead of myself just a little bit. What do we got here? Which one's me? This one here, I assume. Okay, got it. Whoop. I can put it back, if I feel like it. Alright. Squirrel bottom left, wolf cub just to the right of it. Might be worth considering in the future. But I don't see anything else I can do around here. Aside from something with this. And I don't understand it just yet. So, that's fine. Guess we're back. Let us continue. Bonk, there I am. I look different this time, interestingly. Okay, so a creature from the forest. A meager coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? 4 bones. Expensive. Well, not that expensive, but... Rattler. The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature, once past its monstrous fangs. The unkillable cockroach. It turns to your hand after dying. Oh, that's neat. That's neat. It costs bones. Listen, the thing in the safe is still moving, and I want it to stop. Okay. 4 bones for 2 1, 6 bones for 3 1, 4 bones for 1 1, repeating eternally. Mm. 6 bones. How hard is it to accumulate 6 bones? Depends on how many times you sacrifice things. I'm gonna go with the coyote for now. I may regret that later. You know, you're free to get up again, to keep your blood flowing. Cool, thanks. Appreciate it. If only I could get the thing to stop moving in the corner! What do we got? A rock may get you out of a hard place. Oh, interesting. I can just put a rock on my field, so they have to work their way through that instead of me. That's useful. Alright, I'll take the rock. Okay, let's go fight a person. You, presumably. Hey, the stoat's back up. He's completely insane, you see that, right? Don't care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Cool. Well, I mean, only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Alright, my condolences, Stoat. I guess that Stoat is the one that has agency. Okay, we got 2 coyotes incoming. Bullfrog. Anti-flying. Slightly beefy, but not enough to soak a coyote. Stoat only takes 1 blood. Ooh, okay. I'm liable to take 2 damage next turn unless I manage to get 2 things out that can block those. And I mean, I could sacrifice a squirrel, that'd be pretty easy, but like, this doesn't seem like a great idea. Let's see. The Stoat at least would still be alive after taking a hit from a coyote, so let's get the Stoat out here. This spot? You sure? Not particularly. If you have opinions, you should state them earlier, Stoat. Okay, well, I can't do anything else now, so bonk. Ow. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he's gonna die next turn. Come to think on it, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing, it turns out. Okay. If I get a squirrel, I can use a squirrel in a bottle. Y'all may have noticed, but I'm actually not very good at this sort of thing. Let's see. What am I gonna do about this coyote? The bullfrog can't kill him. Oh! It's a coyote! That doesn't do me any good at all! Okay, in that case I have to... Ooh. This isn't good. I could put the boulder in front of the coyote. Seems like a waste. Okay. I'm gonna go squirrel. This bullfrog only does 1 damage. I need more bones. I need more bones. I get bones by sacrificing. This Stoat will die. What do we do? Oh, he looks away. He looks away if you waste enough time. Good news for me. Boulder. Here, eat the boulder for a while, coyote. Why don't you? Let's get the bullfrog out. Just use all my resources. I'm sure I'll never regret it. I could summon the opossum as well if I wished. I can get the coyote next time, though. Bank on the coyote, I guess. Sorry, Stoat. Wait. Coyotes have 1 health. I keep getting their numbers backward. backward. I keep thinking that their attack is on the other. There's no explanation for the foibles. The bullfrog would have killed that coyote. You're right. You're right. But I was thinking the coyotes had 2 health because I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, we're going to. Why did I draw a squirrel? I can't summon anything with the squirrel. Dang. At least I'm gonna win. I don't deserve to win, but I'm going to win. I should have put the opossum out. Sacrificed the opossum this turn. But I didn't. Let's see what my last card is. It's the wolf, of course it is. Well, just because I'm curious. Let's do a thing. What happens if I sacrifice this bullfrog? He doesn't get mad. At least he doesn't seem to. Wolf. And sure. Wait, no. I can do the coyote now. Way! Great. Hooray! That should be enough teeth for you, I'd imagine, yes? How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. What do you mean by it to keep? The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Ah, okay. Who's the trapper? Guess we'll find out later. If you desire it, you may stand now. I could. It will allow me time to plan. You'll just stare at me and you know it. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. Great. It allows me time to plan, blah, 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 blah. But do keep your hands off my possessions. I already failed in that particular regard. I don't have a wolf cub. Hi. Why is that thing moving? The dot was moving. I saw it. Oh. Cool. I'm told there are things around the room that are useful, but honestly, aside from the ring, I haven't seen anything I can do just yet, so I haven't seen a way to figure out this particular code either. Wait. Wait. For a second there, it seemed like the light was pulsing at the same number of beats as the tapping inside the safe, but I think it's a coincidence. Probably. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. I don't know. I don't think there's a pattern here. I think I'm grasping at straws is what's happening. Hi. I'm back. Sorry, I got distracted. Cards. Okay, what do we got? Beaver. The industrious beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. You know, maybe you should check the rules. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should. Dam builder. Oh, I can check them right here. That's neat. Wait. This is Appendix 12, subsection 6. Why are the rules so in-depth? All right, well, hang on a second. I'll have a look at it in a minute. The flighty elk, it moves after attacking. It's me! Doesn't look anything like me. But I appreciate the effort. I mean, I pretty much have to take myself, right? Pretty much have to take myself. All right, book. Can I actually look at the other... Oh. Whoops. Ants. The value represented with the sigil is to be equal to the number of ants the owner has on the other side of the table. Okay. Bell ringing. Represented by this... It's very bloody, isn't it? Mirror. Huh. Card counter. The value represented... Boon of the ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. So there are boons, it seems. Presumably I have to do better at stuff than I have been 4 bones in the hoggy bank. There's a lot of rules. Oh, but it's all this one appendix. You can't look at anything else. Burrower, hoarder, dam builder, fledgling. Why did you want me to have a look at these exactly? Like, there's good information here for sure, but I don't know if you wanted me to just, like, read through them all in front of you. Boulder in a bottle. I know about that. Squirrel in a bottle. Special dagger. You will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Oh, that's the one that's being held by the thing on the other side of the room. But I can't have it. Scissors. You may cut up one of your adversary's cards. It is destroyed. Interesting. Pliers. Yep. Hourglass. Failure to the user. Nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. Great. Black goat bottle. Frozen opossum bottle. Fish hook. Hook one of my cards and take it as your own. Must have an empty space to receive it. Okay. Boon of the Bone Lord. Good stuff. Alright. I feel edified. Ah, campfire, bag of stuff, sacrifice panel. I used up all my stuff in that fight, so I should probably get some stuff, huh? Instead of enhancing one of my cards. Might be short-sighted, but my approach to the last fight was short-sighted, so now I have to make up for it. It's a self-repeating process. Okay, so we got pliers, which I've already got. We got the fan, which I don't have, but also it could be useful if you wanted to, like, well, let's take the boulder and save my bacon one time. Oh, it switches out all 3 items rather than, I thought it was going to switch out the one that I took and put out the, because that's what I did last time, but it was a coincidence, turns out. It was a coincidence. If I had taken the harpy fan, I could have taken the boulder this time, but I can't, so, squirrel. Whoops. I made some decisions. The trapper's up ahead, I can't help but notice. Or at least he's put a trap out there. Seems like a bad time for me. Squirrel, coyote, wolf, bullfrog. And what we got coming? 2 sparrows. He sure does just summon whatever he wants, whenever he wants, doesn't he? It's a bit of a pain. Okay. The sparrows are going to attack me regardless. The bullfrog can't kill the sparrow in 1 turn, but it can block the sparrow. Okay. So let's at least block one of them. And I have 1 bone. That's about the best I can do for right now, unless I start using consumables. Bullfrog. You got bit by a bullfrog. What was that? An alpaca? Alpha. That's way worse than alpaca. Let's see here. Leader. Creatures that gain haste into the card gain 1 power. That's a problem. Bullfrog sigil is rather interesting. You should read up on that. Oh. It has the safe number. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I should have noticed that. Okay. The bullfrog can't kill the sparrow. The sparrow will kill the bullfrog. In which case, should I sacrifice it? Only if I can put out something better. But the alpha is going to be a problem as soon as it shows up. Doesn't do that much damage, but the sparrow will do more. Adjacent to the card, so it has to be the one that's just to its left and right. So if I kill the sparrow to its right, well, its left, my right, that's probably a good idea. 1 bone. Scales are tied up right now, right? Right. Okay. Okay. I may regret it, but I'm doing it. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I only have... Why do I have... Oh, I see. There's the third bone's underneath. Nice that you can flip them, though. That's nice. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Bonk. And now I take 2 damage instead of 3. Okay. I need a reason to sacrifice a squirrel in order to get another bone, so I need to have a squirrel, but there's nothing I can summon with that blood. So I'm gonna have to use the one in a bottle, aren't I? Okay, well what can I draw? An opossum! That's not what I was hoping for, to be honest with you. That's not what I was hoping for. The sparrow will attack me anyway. I guess I should put the opossum in front of the... I wanted to be able to summon my coyote. Dang it. I could put a boulder out. Seems wasteful. But one more turn like that and I lose. So... Aside from which, I don't know that boulders actually block flying. Let me have a look here. Even if there's a creature opposing it. But what about boulders? It's a creature. It counts as a creature. Ah, hi. Yeah, sorry, I'm working on it. Okay, so I can't block the sparrow no matter what. I wish I could just sacrifice a squirrel for no reason. The squirrel probably has opinions on that particular matter, but I don't care. Possum. The wolf's gonna do 3 damage. I could dodge his... He's only gonna do 2 damage to me. I'm gonna do 3 damage to him. Technically, I'll be winning slightly. It'll be a slow go, but I could technically soak it like this instead of spending the bones on the opossum. And if he doesn't play anything, which he's not going to... Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how things work, but it seems like I'm understanding it. I'm gonna try it. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay. It's me! I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. Is there any benefit to being vindictive? I mean, aside from getting to play myself. He doesn't have any more cards, so... Yeah, sure, I'll accept. You ain't done me no favors, I guess, but I'll accept. Great, I did it. Trapper. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. It's not really saying much that there's something uncanny about his appearance. Care to look at me pelts? Sure, man. We got a rabbit pelt. Take a pelt, free of charge. All right, cool, thanks. See the quality? I don't understand why I would want this, but okay. You're leaving already? Please, consider me pelts. Okay, cool. Oh, I have 3 teeth, which I can spend on pelts. But they have no rulebook entries. You can get more teeth. Oh, you can get more teeth by beating up on them. I get it, I get it, I get it. That would have been a good idea. But I didn't. So here we are. So the only thing I can afford is the rabbit pelt because I was not brutal. Lesson here, always be brutal. Okay. I've considered your pelts and I will buy the one I can afford. There we go. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. But they're in my deck, right? Aren't they just gonna clog me up? I don't know if I like it. I didn't use any items, so let's go to the campfire. Wait, what's that? Is that a bag? That's a bag. That's a bag, right? Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to stand up. But I can, because 273. 273. 273. 273. I'm sure there's nothing in here that I shouldn't let out. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, it's a stink boog. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. Perhaps I shall. Got a key, though. Thanks for the key. Key in here. Bonk, bonk. The stunted wolf, he says. Well, what's all this? Huh? Oh. Zero out of 5. It's puzzles is what it is. It's puzzles. Ha! So I can just take all the... Yeah, okay. Got it. Skink! I forgot that I'd put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. I don't know what that tail being removable thing does, but it seems like a thing. Seems like a thing. Okay, so I need to kill him in 1 round. Ah, we now have a barrier here which prevents me from doing the thing I wanted to do. Well, this will kill that, and then can proceed to do 2 damage thereafter. If this is already out, then this will deal damage to it immediately. But if it's not out yet, then it'll do 3 damage immediately. Huh. 1, 3, 1. That's 5, technically. This may be the way to go, because if I did like this, then that would be blocked. I think this will do it. Oh. So what am I not understanding here? It only did 2. Why would that be the case? These puzzles are hard if you don't know the symbols on them. Oh, the skink tail. Right. Right. Let me go look up the skink tail. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Skink, skink, skink. Skink, 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 skink. No skink. Where you at, skink? Guardian, ant spawner. Hefty. You can push away creatures. That's neat. Sharp quills, unkillable. Bone King, Corpse Eater. Loose tail. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Okay. I see. So when you hit this, it moves to the right instead of doing the thing I wanted it to do. But I can't move this one at all. This one is required to be exactly where it is. So it's best not to attack it at all. And do like that. Then this one does 1 damage. This one... that's not good either. Because it creates the tail, sure. But I don't think it strikes through it anyway, does it? Well, let's see what happens. I'm just testing. Okay. Pardon me hitting the microphone, by the way. Not what I had in mind. Okay. Well, what if I just do that? Leave the skink on... There we go, that's it. Leave it unchallenged. Worker ant. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challengers. Neat. Okay, cool. I got those. Oh, there's more! More puzzles! Okay. But I don't know how ants work. I skipped the rules because I figured it didn't matter, because I didn't have any ants, but now I have ants. The value represented with the sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. Okay. There was something about an ant lord or something like that. Doop, doop, doop. Boop, 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 boop. Sure are a bunch of pages. Fecundity. Ant spawner. Oh, that's it. If it's got a line around it, it's a spawner. Otherwise, it's just an ant. Okay. Okay. When I did these, I just randomly pressed buttons until it worked. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So ants... Oh! I see. Ants have as much power as all the ants put together. Interesting. But if I advance this one, it'll knock this thing and it'll go to the right, but there's a thing here already. I don't know what happens when they stack up like that. I haven't seen it happen in game. I legitimately thought that slap came from the game. Oh, no, that was me hitting the microphone because I'm clumsy. All right, let's see here. What about like that? That seems good to me. Apparently not. Oh, it's the number of ants that are in play. So if I did that, there you go. Because the one thing was flying and therefore it was okay. Caged wolf. Curious. Nothing else to say about that, huh? Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Thanks, thanks. I like the ant mechanic. It seems neat. I don't know what all this is. Bifurcating attack. Some sort of a needle explosion. Stop looking at me like that. Jeez, it's unnerving. And I know you know it, too. All right, bifurcating. Strike. Opposing space to the left and right space across from it. Where's the spiky thing? Spiky thing, spiky thing, spiky thing. There it is. Sharp quills. Once a card dealing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. Okay. Got it. Let's see. That seems to have no real impact on that particular exchange since it's not going to take any damage. This only attacks the things to the sides. This cannot be moved. This cannot be moved, but this could be. Does it matter? Yes, because then I can do this. And then this. 3, 1, 1. That should do it. I'm wrong. Oh, because this thing hit that thing. And I can't stop it from hitting that thing. That's going to happen no matter what. The caged wolf looks familiar. It does. It looks like the one that's on the table over there. I'll investigate in a minute. If I put that there, what happens? It's even worse. Not too surprising. What if I bifurcating attack? Ooh, okay. Okay. This is going to hit this, and it escapes to the right. Presumably my right, because I can never be on the other side of the table. Does that push this over here? I've never seen it happen in a round, so I don't know how it works. But presumably if this is empty, it'll block this 3-2. And I can't stop that from happening. Oh, up. That's not right. That's not it. That's not it. Not too surprising there. Okay. So this one always hits him. This one... Wait. Okay, clearly I don't understand what's going on here, because I would have thought that this one and this one would both attack their adjacent spots over here and deal 2 damage, but they don't. Oh, because when it hits this spiky thing, it dies? Probably? That is indeed the case. Okay. But this is blocked by this. 2. I can't stop this guy from ruining this whole Tallyman situation. It's impossible. Unless I kill him with this, then he doesn't ruin the Tallyman. Ha! There it is. Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time you will understand its power. It looks like a totem, like the one that you played earlier. But you're not going to tell me, huh? Okay, I guess that's fine. Let's see here. I am not able to alter deck, so I can't inspect the caged wolf situation. Oh, look at you. Ah! I've taken your teeth. How do you feel about that? Huh? No comment, it seems. Why is there a dot? I really want to... don't like looking at you. I really don't like looking at you. I'm kind of concerned about where those teeth went also. Because they could go some places that I don't want them to. That's for sure. Alright, well, I feel like I've probably poked around the room enough. Where were we? Great. Campfire. We're going campfire. Right. Here we are. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. Room for a creature. Warm to enhance its health. Okay. Heart +2. Oh. Who are you and why are you reacting? Okay, the stoat doesn't like the looks of this. What? I don't remember you at all. What's your deal? Oh, come on. Now the skull can't have more calcium. That's true. That is true. It's fine, though. It's probably fine. I don't know where the teeth went, but I'm sure it's fine. Stoat doesn't like it. Who are you? What was the other sentient card I picked up? I can't think what it was all of a sudden. Oh, that's the stink bug. Okay. Because its nose looks like a human nose, and that seems weird. But then they are clearly imprisoned spirits, so I guess there's that too. That's the stink bug, of course it is. Why does it have a nose, though? Why does it have a nose? The better to smell itself with. +2 health. Stoat wants no part of it. What happens if I... Don't eat me. Don't eat me, bro. Hey! The health of the Sharky was enhanced by the warmth. That's great. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. Great. Thanks for not allowing them to eat me. Right. Fighting time. Grand Fur. You again. Indeed, our friend freed me. I forgot your voice. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend. I wouldn't call him a friend. But I suppose we are... It's hard to read these lines. We are in deep this time. It's hard to read these lines one line at a time and actually deliver them convincingly. Sorry. Squirrel, worker ant. Stinky boulder. Coyote. Why was there was a bug? There was a bug on the card. It flew away. It's probably fine. 2 coyotes. One of them's going to chew on a tree for a while. Get your hand out of here, you creepy old man. All right, let's see here. I need to intercept the coyote. The coyote does 2, has 1. Stoat could survive it. Stoat could not kill it. Oh, that's his nose. I thought it was the mouth. I think his mouth is the bit between the mandibles, because bug face, but I don't know why he has a nose. Maybe it's just the remnant of actually being a human before he was a card, I'm guessing. If I had to guess, based on, you know, this guy right here. Ants make each other more powerful. But they do very little damage when there's only one of them. Everybody here does very little damage. But the ant could get stronger. But only the stoat can survive a hit. And I thought his mouth was a Chad chin. That's reasonable. That's understandable. I can see where you would think that. And maybe it is so. Who knows? His face, his entire, like, his whole deal is a mystery. I just joined. Worker Ant is my favorite character. Cool. It seems pretty good. But I don't want it to just die to a coyote. So I'm gonna get the stoat and have him block a coyote, I guess? Squirtle. Stoat, right? Stoat, right? Stoat. Stoat. Okay. You'll be fine. He won't, but it's fine. Ah, ding ding. The coyotes. Oh, okay, the alpha wants to come on. Enough, says the stoat. But what would you like me to do about it exactly? How do you play, by the way? That's a good question. You need to sacrifice creatures in order to summon other creatures, and if you're me, you do a bad job of it and everybody dies. Let's see here. I'm gonna need... Well, I could sacrifice the stoat, although he would not be happy with me. Hello, I am here on my own account now. Cool. Great. Welcome. Welcome back, I suppose. I don't have anything that takes 2 blood to summon. The stoat gets mad if I sacrifice him, but he's also going to die very shortly, which he gets less angry about. So maybe it's fine. Let's see, I've only got 1 bone, so I can't summon the stink bug. I can get the worker ant out. But I'm going to need to be able to replace something behind the... Once the stoat dies, I need to be able to put something else out. Or else the alpha's going to approach immediately. So let's get something else in my hand for now. Yes? Yes. It's a wolf. Okay, cool. Sorry, stoat. Yes, I will. In a moment. Okay, the stoat is dead. And I took damage from the coyote, I'm thinking. Okay, porcupine does damage when it takes damage. 1 damage, specifically. Okay, I need to start getting people out. So, squirrel. Oh, the boulder gains the effects from the alpha. The boulder is attacking harder because of the alpha. I don't like that. 1 bit. 1 bitty bit. Ant does 1 damage. Hey, was that your hand, or was that an ant? It looked like a bug. I don't know. Porcupine's about to come out and clobber me. Oh, I've done a bad job. Every time I somehow do a terrible job. I don't... Oh, this guy makes things weaker. This guy makes things weaker. Ah, I could get the stink bug. And he can make things weaker. But presumably they can't be weakened below 1. I don't know. Okay, okay. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna put this worker ant right here. And then we're going to summon in the stinky buggy and put him right here. Back in the game, he says. And that's about all I can do for now. Unless I want to place a boulder to block the boulder, which I gotta block the porcupine as well. How are we doing? 1 and 1. I'm not doing well, but I'm not gonna lose. They can be weakened to 0. That's an impressively inspiring alpha, apparently. Yes, in account if it makes the boulder attack. It makes the very rocks to move. But the alpha will not die this turn, but next turn. I could boulder the porcupine. Let's boulder the porcupine. It's fine. Boulder him. Boulder him. Bam. You got bouldered. Bang. Yeah, have fun with that. The boulder has hit me. The boulder has struck me. What an insult. Okay, so the stink bug will kill the alpha, which means the boulder will stop doing damage. So I should get a squirrel. I wish I could have an ant. But the chances of me getting an ant right now are very slim. Squirrel. Ding. Great. Porcupine's still working on that thing. I'm going to wait until the porcupine breaks down the boulder before I play anything. So let's beef up my hand. Got an opossum. You have me here. I surrender, he says. I do not accept your surrender. Punk. Punkus. Get out of here. Alright. Alright. I don't have a good way of doing more damage, though. As much as I'd like to have some teeth. It's me! It's me! Well, that'd be one way to do a bunch more damage. Huh? I'd have to sacrifice the stink bug, though. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I'll be nice to the stink bug, because he has agency. Donk. Donk. Great. There I am. Alright, and... chew on this rock, if you would, opossum. I appreciate you. Alright, ding ding. A ding ding. That's right, give me those teeth. Give me those teeth. Give me your teeth in a bowl. Alright. We have blood cards, we have normal cards. I don't think I've seen blood cards, have I? This game is fantastic. I agree. I'm terrible at it, but it's fantastic. Blood cards. Oh, but that leads to a sacrifice thing, whereas this one leads to a... I'm still curious about the blood cards. Why not accept surrender? Aren't cards living? Pointless bloodshed. Exact. But someone pointed out to me that if you accept his surrender, you don't have a chance to do extra damage to him at the end, which gets you teeth, which you can trade to the trapper for pelts, which have a purpose at some point, apparently. In any case, there's a reason to beat him beyond death, it seems. So I did. Blood, cards, give them to me. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Okay. 2 blood, 3 blood, bone X. Is it a card you're going to take from my deck? What's the benefit to me, or is there not a benefit to me? That's fair, it's just a cruel Pokemon Master move. Yes, it's true, but that seems to be the deal with this game. A card to get. Oh, a card to get. I get a card with one of these costs. I see. Well, I don't have any 3 blood cards. I've never been in a position to use one, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. It's a Grizzly! A random card with a cost of 3. What were you expecting? Cool, well, I got it. I've got it. And now I have no choice but to go here. New card. Alright. So what are we going to put? The choice is yours. Okay. But all of these already have abilities on them. They're right there on them. Can a thing have more than one ability? Or am I going to be overwriting it, do you think? Bear, yeah! I would enjoy Pokemon more if it was as dark as this. That's reasonable. Okay. What did you say? I'll go. Marvelous. Okay, yeah, I'd imagine you will, Stoat. Okay, so I can put any card there. Including the Caged Wolf. I have to imagine that giving the Caged Wolf the appropriate ability is how you get him out of the cage, but I guess I could be wrong about that. Yes, it can have several. Okay. Hello. What if I gave something besides the Ant Queen the ability to spawn ants? But then I wouldn't have an Ant Queen anymore. This still looks so grumpy, poor little dude. It's reasonable. He seems grumpy, but he also seems like his soul has been trapped in a card, so I guess I can't blame him. Stinkbug seems okay for some reason. Stone is very negative. That's understandable. I gotta remember that I've given myself that ability that I can just be sacrificed over and over again and keep spawning stuff. That's great. That's a great ability. This seems annoying, the skink ability. I don't think I want to add that to anybody. The stinky is nice, but I also don't want to sacrifice the stink bug because, I don't know, he seems cool. So it's give flying blocking to somebody else, or we create a new Ant Queen. I shall be back later. Okay, see you later. I don't know how long I'm going tonight, but probably until 10 Central, so roughly. So like another hour and change, probably. Probably not much later than that, I would say offhand. I'm real tempted to merge the Ant Queen with somebody else. It's me. Am I your choice? I'm kind of tempted to make a grizzly that spawns ants, but that would also be entirely impossible to get out onto the playing field. Bullfrog is Jack's vote. Sacrifice the bullfrog? I see. That's reasonable. Flying blocking on something that's not the bullfrog would be nice. Why are you able to give these abilities to rabbit pelts, though? That seems weird. Oh, why do I have to make decisions when my brain doesn't work? Oh, you can make the worker ant just be able to spawn ants. That would be a heck of a thing. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be that great. Ant spawning ant seems nice. Yeah, you're probably right. They buff each other, so it only makes sense to have the ants do all the ant work. However, I could get it out for cheaper if it was a worker ant with ant spawning. I don't know. I don't know. I keep wanting to attach things to the grizzly bear just because I like the idea of the grizzly bear swatting things out of the air and also spawning ants all over the place, but I'm never going to get the grizzly bear summoned unless things go really, really well. The only advantage of the Ant Queen is that it has one more health than the worker ant, and it costs more to summon. However... Okay, so here's the thing. Ant Queen... I honestly don't see a compelling reason not to merge the Ant Queen with the worker ant. Because then there's only one ant, but if you get that one ant, it creates all the more ants you would ever need by its very nature of being there, and only takes one to summon. I'm gonna create a super worker ant. I'm doing it. Yeah. Yeah. The ant's eyes starts glowing for some reason. Seems neat. And we're back to the prospector, it seems. What? Why? My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you'll either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. Thanks. The smoke. He let me keep the smoke. I wasn't expecting that. The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. It's this guy again. 'Twas the prospector. Hee-haw! Why did you put a boulder out? So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Oh, right, of course. You died here and got made into a car just like me. But for some reason I continue to play. Although perhaps it's another person. It's supposed to be another person. My first guy died, and now I'm a second guy who's not the same guy. Super worky ant buddy. Ant overthrown. Yeah. Yeah. Why is there a rabbit pelt in my hand? Who put this here? Get this out of here. Squirrel, the smoke. The smoke has 1 health. Is a bone king. When a card bearing the sigil die, 4 bones are rewarded instead of 1. Okay, cool. And he's summoning a coyote and a pack mule. The pack mule is going to move to the right. I don't remember what... Oh, right, the pack mule... I killed it instantly last time. Somehow. How did that happen? I should have been paying more attention. I don't remember how it moved. I feel like it couldn't move because the coyote was there. But if the coyote wasn't there, it would move. Got it. Anyway, we got stink bug, we got coyote, we got rabbit pelt, we got squirrel, we got smoke. It's a free block, the rabbit pelt. A free block. Oh, a free block, the rabbit pelt. That makes sense. But it seems under the circumstances, my best bet would be to block the coyote with the smoke. There he goes. Great. I got to keep the smoke. So the smoke is a card that I get for free if I make it to the boss without losing any lives. Got it. That makes sense. Okay. I could summon... I can't summon anybody. I can't summon anybody at all. So I will stop trying to summon anybody at all. Great. On we go. Ding ding. Oh, the pack mule. That's the cards underneath it. That's what you were saying. That's the gold. The pack mule generates gold underneath it as long as it's alive. So many bones. So many bones. I forgot you're the prospector right now. Alright. Well, the pack mule has 5 health. Killing it's going to be a real problem. I need to get something around here that's not terrible. Stop that! Okay, alright, well. Let's start working on the coyote. I mean, I'm working on the pack mule, rather. It's gonna take 3 turns. I'm gonna get totally blocked up with gold again. Dang it. What's coming? Wolf cub. Okay. Okay. Man, I'm not liking these cards right now. Not liking them much at all, but let's go ahead and start beating up the pack mule. We're gonna use a rabbit pelt to block the coyote. We're gonna use a rabbit pelt to block the wolf cub. And what else can I do? Ding, ding, ding. Killing the mule is great, though. It's true. Okay, so that happened. And now we're here. Now what? Draw a card. Caged wolf. He's very beefy. Look at him go. Stink bug, you can't kill him. Oh, you can kill the wolf cub, but I do have 2 bones. Stink bug, get him! Yeah! Good play, he says. Yeah, I thought so too. Let's... Maybe they'll break out the caged wolf if they beat up on it. Oh, I have to sacrifice 2 things to get the caged wolf out. I see. Did I already draw a card? I drew the caged wolf. Takes 2 to sacrifice to get it out. Well, I can block the coyote with a squirrel, but it's not exactly efficient. What's coming out? Coyote. He's gonna chew on a rock. Nobody cares. 2 damage. I don't want the coyote to die, because I want the mule to stay there and get eaten by my coyote. Oh, why are you drawing all these 0 attack cards? I know, I'm not happy about it. I can afford to take some damage right now, so I want to save the squirrel for something to be sacrificed later. So, a ding ding. There's a wolf behind the pack mule. That's good to know. I've taken 2 damage, but I'm feeling okay. I'm gonna grab this worker ant. It is enhanced by my mystic ways. We're gonna get the worker ant out there. Squirrel. Worker ant. Worker ant. But he can't summon. Oh, hey. That's what it means. I see. That's what it means. I see. Interesting. Did the pack mule only discover a card when it moved? Does that mean it's only got 1 gold card? Because that would be great if that was true. Well, I can't do anything more right now, so ding, ding, ding. Oh. I get the cards! Oh, dang, nabbit! Great, I got the cards. I did it, I got the cards. The wolf ate my coyote. Whatever will I do? I got a squirrel, I got river otter. Waterborne. This submerges itself during the opponent's turn, while submerged opposing creatures attack its owner directly. So it's specifically... It's persistent, but it cannot defend you from attacks. We got an elk. We got a rattler. How many bones I got? Hey, get the cards out of my face. I can't see. Yeah. Ha. Why can't I? Why? How many bones? How many bones get out of my face? The gold always happens after phase 1. Okay. The cards that are in my hand are what came from the pack mule. That's what the person was saying when they told me they were the pack mule cards. The gold just happens, and that's fine. It's a shame about my worker ant being about to die when that happens, but what you gonna do? All right. So I need to draw a card. So let's draw a card. Got a bullfrog. That's why I couldn't check my bones. I got 2 bones. Rattler takes 6 bones. That's a real problem. A real problem for me. But let's see here. 2 damage. I need to do a lot more than that if I want to actually win right now. I mean, win the first phase right now, obviously. The coyote's about to eat my boulder. Need to be ready for that eventuality. But for right now, squirrel, worker ant. There we go. Now my ants does 2s. And that seems great to me. I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else. Alright, have at him. Have at him. Yeah. Eat some teeth, why don't you? Wolf cub. Boulder's gone. Very shortly he's going to eliminate my entire hand, which I'm very sad about. I'm gonna need squirrels when that happens. I don't have any of my really good cards in here. Because the coyote is still gonna be there. The coyote and that wolf cub are still gonna be there. Unless I kill them. Four teeth on the scales on his side. Have I not taken any damage yet? I have taken 1. So I have to do 2 to him to advance to this next phase. I could sacrifice... Coyote only has 1 damage. 1 health, rather. Sorry I think forever whenever I do anything, but welcome to how I play games. Slowly. I could river otter the coyote. I could river otter the coyote. I don't know if submerging will save it from the gold rush, but I don't think it will. I may regret this, but it's what I'm doing. Squirrel. River otter. I care less if the river otter gets gold rush than I do if the bullfrog does. On top of the scale, there's a counter to see how far you are from winning. Oh yeah! I'm actually 3 away from winning. Thank you for letting me know. That's useful. River otter. Bam. Bam. Okay. Worker ant's fine. Wolf cub's gonna come over and bite him and then get murdered by ants. It's gonna be a beautiful scene. Ding ding. Oh, there we go. Oh, right. Now there's gold in them cards. I lose all my everything. And then the... friggin'... Yeah, you struck gold. Good for you. Oh, he took away his cub. His wolf cub gone. I don't know why he did that or how, but he did. Bloodhound's gonna come eat the gold nugget. I can't put anything out in the meantime. This is a boss. I could use a scroll in a bottle. Let's go ahead and try and draw something good. Grizzly! That's too good! Oh, okay. I could put out the Rattler, though. I could put out the Rattler and kill the Bloodhound when that comes time for that. Alright, alright. Ding, ding, ding. My cat is staring at me disapprovingly. I don't know why. Probably he's hungry. He's gonna have to deal with it. Alright, Bloodhound ate the gold nugget because dogs eat gold, apparently. We're going to block the... Oh, fine, I'll draw a card first. Fine. Fine. You have it your way. Wait, what's he got coming out? Nothing? Isn't my Rattler just gonna kill him in 2 turns, then? I think that's in fact the case. But whatever, let's draw a card. It's a wolf, okay. I wanted to draw myself because, I don't know, I want to play my own card at some point. I'm sure there will be no negative consequences for such things. Rattler, eat that dog. Look at all the bones. I had so many bones. Ding ding. Dead dog. Adder. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Draw a card. It's me. It's me. Ding. Alright, you got bit. Your adder's not going to save you from that, man. Hope you're okay with that. I feel like there's really no way that you can stop me at this point. My dude. In which case... I think... Oh, have I drawn yet? Have I drawn yet? I haven't drawn yet. Let's see here. Panzer, if it's them. Didn't like your attitude. Panzer, it is indeed Panzer. And he is, yeah, that's probably it. It's probably a problem with my attitude, you're right. Okay, so let's go ahead. Yeah. Because I'm going to win this turn anyway, I'm just going to do more damage to him. So... I'm going to make a squirrel. Get a squirrel here. And then I'm going to put... Dink, dink. Bonk. And then I win. I think. Yeah, great. 2 teeth for me. I did it. I beat the prospector. He thumped his skull. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Great, thanks for that. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. He's got a box. Like a low poly box. What's this? Panzer generally looks fairly disapproving, though. It's true. That's true. Urayuli. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. 7/7 requires 4. Dang. Pack rat. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. What does that mean? Trinket bearer. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as you have less than 3 items. Wow, that's useful. Child 13. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed. But do you have the heart to try? It's the cat I had. Except that it's that instead of the cat I had. Because cue Final Fantasy fanfare. It's true. Okay, yeah, that's just a cat. That's just a cat in a box, except it looks like something else. I'm taking the pack rat, because I tend to go through my consumables And now I can go back to going through my consumables. The Uriuli is neat and all, but I'm never going to get him summoned. You know I'm never going to get him summoned. You have to sacrifice everything on the board just to get that guy out. It'd be very impressive if you did, but I never will. Pack rat. Give it. The sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onward. Woo. Ah, new map. Look at you go. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. I suspect it's no mistake that this guy acts like a dungeon master, yeah? Just a dungeon master who kills you if you fail. Something like that. So what's the deal? Do I have to actually play the caged wolf and get him destroyed in combat or something for something to happen with this? I'm guessing that's the case. Wait. There's more teeth here. What's the purpose of poking the skeleton, poking the skull in the teeth? Like I could gather his teeth again, but they just went over the table. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. But who was the child? I don't know. I never will. I don't care. I don't care about the child. Then I had that cat who was actually kind of a pain. It was great for sacrificing, but then not so great for the having space to summon anything. Calcium. Okay, sure. We poke him. Hi. Okay. Calcium for me. Hi. That's not what I said. But who was child? That's true. I put in a the. I'm sorry. I fixed your grammar by mistake. I should not have, sorry. But who was child? Okay, so there's a red X over here, and I don't know what that means. The teeth are for the traitor. Oh, do I get to keep those teeth for the traitor as well, even though I didn't have to beat them out of this guy? That's neat. That's neat. There's also a thing here. Oh, it's one of those birds on top of a skull thing. I don't remember what that did. I remember doing it, but I don't remember what it did. 2 sacrifice altars, 2 card spaces, whatever that thing is. It was a who was phone joke. I'm sorry, I don't know what who was phone is. I don't understand your joke. I have failed thee. I'm gonna go to the blood cards. Blood cards. Wait. Oh, right. So 1 blood, 2 blood, bone blood. Bone blood, blue blood. Let's try a 1 blood. What? No, I am the one who has failed. You're the one who has failed. Because you didn't tell me about who was phone? Maybe you should get on that sometime. I don't know. Maybe I do know about it, but it's just late. As a sibling. Nah, it's okay. Someday I'll understand who was phone. Possibly even tomorrow. Like I'll remember it or something. I don't know. I want to try 1 blood. It's the black goat! The apothesized goat. The truest offering. Sacrificing it grants 3 blood. I'm actually pretty happy about that. I'm happy about this black goat. I got it. Okay. Item or campfire. Campfire is for empower creature or possibly get eaten. I don't know if it's random chance or what, but they've never eaten my card so far. I have a pack rat now. I probably shouldn't fill up my item spaces. Let's go to the campfire and risk it. Who isn't too creepypasta? I probably read it years ago, and then I forgot. And I'm sorry. +1 snarling maw. Is that power? I can't remember. The warm light of campfire was a welcome sight. Though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its power, said one. Perhaps I shall. Pick something else. Do what you must. Enhance the power of a creature or possibly lose that creature forever. Well, let's enhance the power of... Yeah, it's a real old one, very mean. I do like, but I don't know much. That's reasonable. About the... You're talking to Jack. About creepypastas, yeah. I am not so knowledgeable either. For a while I was big into SCPs. but I never got super encyclopedic about it. Who are we going to empower? Someone who it's okay if they get eaten instead. Creepy Patsa. You heard it here first. She's into Creepy Patsa. Bullfrog. Will it be empowered, or will they eat him? Hey! The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your bullfrog. Great. It's worked out really good for me so far. Eventually it won't, and I'll be very sad. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. Well, thanks anyway. Aw. He got spooked. That's fine. It's fine. You're doing your best, Stoat. Bullfrog. It's a bullfrog. Stoat can't kill the bullfrog in 1 turn. Stoat could kill the bullfrog in 2 turns, but that's unlikely to happen. Hello, Spider. What are you doing here? Just hanging? That's cool. Right. I'd imagine there are some people who that would be very shocking. The people who are not into the spiders so much. But I know I'm really into SPCs as well, but I only know some from the game. Yeah, that's the main ones I know as well. But I did some for a while. I would read a bunch of them. They're pretty fun. I like them. I'm gonna summon something. Gonna summon something. I can only summon the Stoat. Oh, you know what? He would win. He would win versus the bullfrog. He would win. Sacrifice squirrel. So total misplay. Says you. I'm pretty happy about it, actually. Bing bing. Great. Bullfrog, adder, and stop that. He says coyote and adder. This seems like an issue for me. Seems like an issue for me. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? SCP stuff is great, but at this point the universe is just so dang huge. Yeah, there's a lot of various forms of, you know, like fandoms and media and things like that, where it's just like if you're not already deep into it, it's really hard to get into it now, just because there's such a volume of stuff to consume that you'll never get through it all unless that's all you do, and there's just too much stuff. Aren't there like a couple thousand SCPs at this point? Yes, that's what I've heard. I read a bunch too and listened to it in podcast version, but I think my favorite things in universe is a podcast set in it called Find Us Alive. Interesting, I'll bear that in mind. I am not familiar, but what am I going to do about this coyote problem? The adder's not much better, but at least I don't think I can be poisoned. Hang on. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Touch of death! I should have looked at that earlier. The adder just automatically kills whatever it bites. But as a creature, not me. It only does 1 damage to me, but any creature I put in front of it, unless it kills it, will die. Probably gets through boulders pretty easy too. The adder, like 5,000, and also stories and addendums. Yes, there's a lot. I don't have anything to summon. Wolf. Wolf. That doesn't help me. I was really hoping it would. I was hoping I would get a 1 blood thing, see? And then I could summon my squirrel in a bottle, and I could summon the 1 blood thing to block the coyote. But I can't do that. I was also hoping that I could then use the bones to summon the opossum to block the adder, but you know, my things aren't going my way, is what it comes down to. I don't think I can do anything here. I can summon the wolf. It wouldn't do me that much good. Stoat's gonna kill the bullfrog anyway. I think I just have to soak the 3 damage and see if I can do better next turn. Podcast is very silly and a bit spooky. That sounds like a good balance. Ow. 3 damage to me. I don't want to rip my teeth out if I can help it. Alright, so what are we doing? Rattler is incoming. Bad news for Stoat. That's not going to be survivable for the Stoat. So I need 3 things. Ugh. I kind of prefer the creepypasta games over the own things. I mean, I'm not one to read a whole day about anything. I understand that. I understand that. Huh. It feels a bit weird to be reading Elle's conversation on the side out loud in front of you. But that's what we're doing. Hi. I don't like what I've got going on here. Not much at all. Rabbit pelt. I'm real sorry about this, Stoat. Really, I am. Really, I am. Sorry. Alright, the wolf is going to kill the adder. Because then he can start dealing that 3 damage to the guy. I like to rake it, PCB. Yeah, those are fun. I like to read the source stuff, but I like that it's not necessary to enjoy the games. Not necessary to read the source stuff. It's not. If you just took the latter half of that sentence, not necessary to enjoy the games, it could be interpreted a different way. Anyway, side conversation. I should stop paying attention to. Sorry. Opossum, go beat up that bullfrog. Get him. Yeah. Anyway, ding ding. Great. Coyotes, the rabbit pelt. I don't have enough bones for anything. I might be in trouble here. I am in trouble here. What can I do about this? I could summon a squirrel. I could grab a squirrel out of the deck and put it in front of the rattler and live another day. But it's just a holding pattern. That's not what's coming out. An adder. The adder's going to kill the wolf in 1 hit. Because touch of death. Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to pay attention to the game at all. It's okay. I got it. Thanks for coming anyway, though. Do you have a squirrel in the bottle? I already used a squirrel in the bottle. I used it. Okay. If I put a squirrel out, it would stop the rattler, and it would stop me from losing straight up. I would be able to summon the coyote next turn, which I could use to kill the rattler, but the adder is still there. The coyote's still there. Things are not looking good for Homestar Runner, I have to say. I could try and draw a card here and just hope that it's something I can use, but it doesn't seem real likely, does it? So what it comes down to is I draw the squirrel and then I die a slow, painful death. Or I try and draw a good card here, and if I don't get one, I die a quick death. Almost seems like I should just draw from the deck, yeah? Perhaps I shall. Well, I'm dead. I'm screwed. I cannot, under any circumstances, summon that grizzly. Okay, cool. Off you go. Oh boy. Well, definitely get this coyote. Oh, right. Sure. Whatever you say, buddy. I don't think it's actually possible for me to survive this next turn, so, it's the caged wolf. I also can't summon that, as it turns out. Okay, coyote, go kill the rattler. Not that it helps me that much. Off we go. And I lose. So go ahead and do your... There you go. Take your dang candle. Great. And we start again? How disappointing. Yeah, I know. I thought so too. Oh, right. We just skip right past that. We just carry on. Okay. Blood card. 1, 2, or bone. My deck is getting kind of bloated is the thing here. Another one. Oh, it's another cat. Sure. Why not? Okay, so what does X mean? You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. I guess you do get that impression from the surroundings and the lighting, yes. Stop this. Yeah, reasonable. So... I could just drop the cat in there again. I don't know what the benefit at this point is to actually sacrificing something, so let's just drop a cat in there and see what happens, huh? Bonk. You callously slaughtered the cat. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. Cool. Minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with an extra bone. Cool, thanks. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with one extra bone. I just said that. I have a rule book. You shook off the viscera of the poor cat and carried onwards. There probably wasn't that much. Aside from which, when you sacrifice a cat, it comes back, so we're fine here. Okay, I don't remember what this does. This is another battle, clearly. Don't know what that is. I'm real curious about this, and I'll feel silly when I go over and find out what it is and something that I've already seen, but I'm going there anyway. We're going. Oh, right, you get a totem. That's what it was. That's what it is. Oh, no. I don't like totems. Okay, what's the deal? Stinky. Creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. Sure, right, but... Does all my creatures lose 1 power then because you're all stinky? Seems like it. Bees. Bees. I've never seen a bee in this game. Cool, so they're both going to attack over my creatures immediately. Okay, so... Hi, stink bug. It's almost a waste to sacrifice the black goat, but I could get the pack rat in if I did. Kinda seems like a good idea. When you play it, you get a random item. Okay. Okay. It's wasteful, but... And I got another pair of pliers, so that's great. Shall we? Says the stink bug, and indeed we shall. Ding ding. Okay. The bee has... Oh no, the bee and the stink bug are at an impasse! Well, at least they'll keep each other busy for now. Bullfrog's in bending. Bullfrog does not get stinky, interestingly. Not certain why that is. Maybe it's just all his insects get stinky? Right, because the last time it was canines got flying or something like that. I think there was no chance for you winning at that point. I agree. I agree. But I appreciate your support. Card. It's a grizzly. Well, that sure is something. Why couldn't you have shown up when I had the black goat? That's what I want to know. Oh. Dang, dang. Okay, we got a mantis incoming. And a bee. The mantis will attack the pack rat. The pack rat will destroy the mantis. The bullfrog will continue doing damage. The bee will attack me. Okay, well... I mean... Wait. Does sacrificing a 2-blood creature count as 2 blood towards summoning things? I have no reason to expect that it would. And I don't want to count on it. I think I have a way to find out though. If I click this... Oh, I have to draw a card first, of course. Card drawn, I got an opossum. Okay, opossum's great. Opossum's good news. 1/1. Yeah, sadly no. That's kind of what I thought. Thanks for confirming. The opossum will die if the bullfrog attacks it. In which case my best bet is to do damage to him, isn't it? And block the bee incoming. That seems to be the way to go. I don't have enough bones? How is that possible? How have I not died enough for that? Because the stink bug and the bee are at an impasse, that's why. Okay, so this round's going to hurt a little bit. There's not much I can do about that. Okay. Fine. That stings, eh? Oh, the mantis attacks diagonally. I see. I should have noticed. But I didn't. Bifurcated it is. There's a beehive. Bee is within. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health airborne. I see. Strike a beehive, get bees. That makes sense. And it's also stinky, so it's also going to make the pack rat take 2 turns to defeat it. Oh, strategy. What are we doing? I can only get bones this turn if I play a squirrel and sacrifice him and the stink bug and the pack rat in order to get the grizzly out. That seems dumb. In which case, I should draw another card to see if I get something I can use. It's me. That's a pretty useful card, actually. If I can survive until then, which I can. Okay. Pack rat eats that thing. I take some damage, but I'm okay. So, how are we going to go about this? How are we going to go about this? I need a squirrel, I think. But what else am I going to sacrifice at the same time? The pack rat! The beehive can't attack me. It'll just sit there. It'll just sit there and be stinky and nobody cares. Squirrel. Squirrel, go here. Squirrel, go here. Now I summon a myself. Bullfrogs and bees. I'm gonna keep taking 1 damage though if I do this way, aren't I? Oh, the opossum can take out one of the bees. The next bee will take him out, but it'll be okay. Okay, yes, we're good. All right. So bank, bonk, great. And then I play myself here. And then, oh, the opossum, it's stinky. You can't kill the guy. Can't kill the bee because it's stinky. Ah, man. I should have played myself here. Ha! Great. Well, that worked anyway. Okay. Well. I can sacrifice myself repeatedly to summon things, so... Draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. It's a worker ant. That's fantastic news. What's going to happen this next turn? The bee is going to not be able to attack the stink bug. That bee is going to kill the opossum. That bee is going to do nothing at all. I'm going to do nothing, and I have a plan. Because yes, I could summon in the worker ant, but only in place where it would attack the beehive, and that's not helpful. Yep. Ding, ding, ding. Great. Right. Now we take a squirrel. Why did the bee... Oh, the bee attacked me instead of the opossum. I forgot that was a thing. I forgot entirely that that was a thing. Someday I'll learn how to play a game. Okay, squirrel. Squirrel, go here. Grizzly. Squirrel, me, opossum. Yeah! Grizzly! Now the grizzly tears up the bees, because that's how grizzly bears work. Haven't you ever met one? Ding ding. They absolutely eat bees. Everybody knows it. Grizzly bears eat bees. They eat all the bees. I won. No pomp and circumstance. What's this? You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Oh, it's you again. Who knew? Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? What is on your face? What's going on with your face? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. Woo. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. I see. Any sacrifices one, I believe. High protein. Well played. Yes, she's very cute. Super. Super cute. I already have a black goat, and it's great. I feel like I should get a young wolf, mainly because there's that thing on the wall where it says, put a squirrel next to a young wolf. And I don't understand it yet. But I can, if I have to recreate it, I can't recreate it until I have a young wolf. So I think I'm going to take the young wolf. The wolf cub. Those are the words. Words. Wolf cub. Oh, I get 2 of them. I see. Beaver builds dams. Could be useful. Kind of expensive. Mantis. Having more black goats around doesn't seem like a bad thing. Black goat. Might regret it. These pests pelts are most excellent. My thanks. What is... Oh, is it just like a bandana over your face? I think it's got to be a bandana over her face. Fair enough. But it's just you again, so whoever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Nice pompadour. Alright, so we got campfire. We got sacrifice thing. We got bag. What do I have for items right now? 2 pairs of pliers for ripping my own teeth out and putting them in the scale. Because that's a great idea. Where are you going? There with the cat. Sorry he's not in camera range, but it's pretty hard to get him in camera range on my current setup, which he finds most unsatisfactory. I still don't understand the risks involved with these things. This one, I know what happens. You infuse one card with another one. So let's go there, since there's not a chance of just death, right? Or... My deck is bloated right now. It's fine. What can we do? Hello. Okay, so what can we sacrifice? Pack rat ability. That's interesting. Black goat ability. Black goat ability. Black goat. Black goat plus infinitely sacrificable. Black goat plus infinitely sacrificable. I mean, are you kidding? Of course. I'm the best card. I'm the best card. Okay. Oh, Bone Lord. Thanks, Bone Lord. You probably would have liked me better if I'd sacrificed a better card, but I didn't. Kingfisher. Oh. So they don't count as blocking, and they do count as flying. So they automatically attack me, and I automatically attack him. Interesting. And there's a Grand Fur here, which does block birds. Hello, spider. Okay. And it's me! That's great news. Alright. So... I could have my beefy bullfrog do some damage for right now. The Kingfisher and the Sparrow are going to attack me regardless. The Kingfisher will dodge as soon as it's not... There's nothing I can do about the Kingfishers, right? They're going to sit there doing 1 damage every turn forever. Because I can't attack them. Unless I have something that does reflexive damage, which I don't. So that's going to be a constant 1 damage. The other one's going to take down the Grand Fur and then be a constant 1 damage. So I need to win this fast. Do I soak the 2 damage and get myself out next turn? Because I do 4 damage. Or do I get the beefy bullfrog out for now? Because the beefy bullfrog can kill the sparrow. The Kingfisher's just going to stand there and be a pain in the butt the entire time. Hera wants some attention. Would that be your cat? By any chance? Bullfrog blocks flying. You're right, it does. Bullfrog blocks flying. But does not block the aquatic ability, I'd have to say. So the bullfrog... I still think putting the bullfrog in front of the sparrow is a good idea, because it'll stop the damage incoming, and then it'll kill the sparrow. Whereas if I put in front of the Kingfisher, it'll soak the Kingfisher twice, but then it will die, and the Kingfisher will still be there. Hera would be the spider. I see. That would be the spider. Okay. I didn't know the spider had a name. Well, now I do. Hello, Hera. You sure do like it right there, don't you? Apparently, yes. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the bullfrog out. Devil frog. Devil frog. Okay, great. That will do for now. Ding ding. 2 damage to you. Kingfishers do some annoying things. I took a damage. These Kingfishers went underwater. Okay. I want to get myself out here as soon as possible. So I should sacrifice the bullfrog. I should get a squirrel. Sacrifice the squirrel and the bullfrog. Summon myself. Now I will destroy the sparrow. And then next turn I can start summoning 3 blood every time when I don't even need to get more squirrels. So, ding ding. Fantastic news, everybody. Okay. So, I see no reason to draw anything else besides this. Hey, look, it's a coyote. Cool, cool, cool. We'll get him out too. He can't attack the Kingfishers, but that's fine. Pack rat. Because why not? It's basically free at this point. Pack rat will go here. I got a bottle full of frozen opossums. A frozen opossum is created in your hand. Frozen opossum is 0 power, 5 health. Frozen away. Frozen away. Frozen away. Frozen away. What does it mean when you're frozen away? When a card bearing the sigil perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. Oh, okay. Free opossum, eventually. Ah, coyote. A ding ding. I might have just won, actually. Dang it! I'm too powerful. Okay, Trapper. Hello, Trapper. I have the most exquisite pelts! Great, good for you. Wow, look at all the teeth I've got. Look at all the teeth I've got. The first one's free. Very thoughtful of you. I mean, golden pelt, obviously, right? Golden pelt. Can I afford another one? That's a no. I have 8 remaining. Well, what a shame. Wolf pelt. Rabbit pelt. Great. Seems good. Seems real good. Alright, thanks. Much appreciated. So many teeth I got. Just a pile of teeth. Infusal. I like these a lot, though, is the thing. I really like them a lot. Let's see, let's see. I actually don't have a cat. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't care having a cat, but I already have a dog, and my mom has a bird. Wouldn't mind. And yeah, that's fair. Dog and bird plus cat, maybe not the best situation. You're indeed too powerful, not wanting to jinx it. That's okay. I'll probably die to the boss. It's okay. Hello. Okay, so a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. No, I shouldn't sacrifice that because... Okay, so we have block flying. We have stanky. We have escape to the right. We have free item. We have become a more powerful form, but I want to keep this card because of that one thing which apparently I'm supposed to do and I don't understand it. And we have the black goat again. I have a feeling you'll regret filling your deck with pelts. You're probably right, and I did think about that, but I did, so what are you gonna do? Throw them at my enemies and have them chew on them for a while? It's fine, probably. As long as I can get myself into play eventually, I'll be okay. I don't want to sacrifice you because you're nice. The bullfrog is powerful, so I probably shouldn't. Man, I don't know. Does that just keep happening? Or do you lose that sigil when you drop your tail once, I wonder? I've never actually played this kink, I don't know. Can I infuse the black goat into a squirrel? Is that possible? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not too surprising, that. How do I not? Hang on, how do I... There we go. Oh, we're back to this part. Sorry. More powerful form. What happens if you infuse that into something that doesn't have a set, more powerful form? Yes, I am in fact asking if I infuse that into my own card again, would that be good? I don't actually know. I can't infuse anything else into myself. I think it seems that 2 abilities is enough for me. That makes sense, I guess. It might be nice to be able to get the items for cheaper than the pack rat offers, but the pack rat's also nice. 2-2 isn't bad. Yeah, hi Panzer. I'm still doing a thing. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get used to it. It's gonna happen a lot more really soon. Well, what about the skink tail? Who would be good to put the skink tail on? Do I have a rattler? I don't have a rattler, do I? I don't. Who do I not want to die? My weakest creatures aren't particularly compelling. I could put it on the wolf cub and have him survive a little better, but that might also disrupt the thing from the wall because then he'd have a special ability and his eyes would glow and stuff. Coyote with a removable tail. It's a great time. Everybody likes it. Yeah, look at him go. Probably a waste, but whatever. I don't care. I spent long enough time staring at that page with not doing anything. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. Ooh. I'm the angler. Go fish. Cool. Look at you. You look like the colossal titan. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. The hook. Okay. That will protect your best cards. Okay, good to know. Kingfisher. Kingfisher's one of those things I can't do anything about, right? It's a shame about that. I also can't summon anything here. How do I know when he's aiming it? When he's branching it like that, that's not a problem, right? Probably. In which case, I'm probably best off to... Beware, he is the angler. It's true. I can throw my... Oh, I can put my frozen opossums in front of the kingfisher. Heck yeah! Frozen opossums. Right there. Heck yeah. And I can't summon anything, so ding ding. Another kingfisher. Which fish hard choose? Okay, he is in fact aiming for my stuff now. But the hook is aimed right at it and I can't move it. I'd like to summon myself in here, but I don't know if it's going to work like that. I think it'll probably just move to me, right? I can't do anything about the kingfishers. Andrew, stop it. Seriously. Go somewhere else. Or something, I don't know. I could draw another squirrel and I could summon something, but I risk it getting hooked because I don't understand how it works just yet. So, here's what we're gonna do. Squirrel. Fresher fish, easy choose. I see, so he adjusts immediately. I see. Let him take the frozen possum, it'll permanently block the kingfisher. Will it? The kingfisher didn't do any damage to me that time? No, he totally did. I think the frozen possum was actually a bad play on my part. Letting him take it would have been a good... Yeah, you're right. Let him take it. I should have. Now if I summon anything, he's going to take that instead of it. Probably, right? I'm going to try summoning the pack rat and see... New fish, easy choose. Oh, he's always going to choose the most recent thing that I summoned. I see how it is. Well, let's summon the pack rat and get the item from him. He'll probably take it. New fish. Take new fish easy. Yeah. Okay. So I did a bad job, but that's okay. Well, I could have him take the stink bug instead. Sure, man, get in there. Fresh. I should have played myself instead of the pack rat and then put the stink bug. But whatever, I did it. I'm learning. Slowly. Ding ding. Kingfisher, 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 kingfisher. I'm going to be taking 4 damage around here very shortly. Oh, mine now go fish. Oh no. Cracking, said the stink bug. The stink bug's on his team now. I wonder if I lost him permanently. Well. Squirrel. The thing is, this stink bug does prevent him from putting a kingfisher there. But I will have to block him with something, so... Yeah, that's gonna have to do it. Sorry, stink bug. I hope you're back in my deck or something. That'd be great. I lost, didn't I? Stale fish, hard choose. I didn't lose yet. Okay. I need a squirrel. I have a boulder. The boulder is a waste, and with kingfishers, it doesn't actually block them. Squirrel. Squirrel. New fish, easy choose. Ding ding. I'll win slowly at this rate. And he takes the squirrel. And the squirrel replaces the kingfisher. That's fantastic news. Okay. We're good. Okay. What can I do? Rabbit belt. You were saying about regretting doing things? Yes, you were saying about regretting doing things. Ding ding. Slowly winning. Hello, kingfisher. Oh, he's gonna fish me up, huh? Okay. Can I put out a rabbit pelt and get him to take that? Let's try it. Hey, look, a grizzly. Nope. Learn from your mistakes. Summon grizzly. Sacrifice myself. Grizzly. Rabbit. There we go! What happens when he mashes them all together like that? I'm not actually sure. Ding ding! But I think I win, yeah? Oh yeah, I win. The first round anyway. Everything vanishes. Go fish. What do we have here? Bait buckets. Okay. That seems okay to me. I'm alright with this. I'm alright with this development. Wolf pelt. Ding dang. Oh, there's a great white in there. Oh boy. Great white. Oh boy. That seems bad. Seems bad, actually. Seems bad. Seems real bad, actually. That doesn't help me. Wow, I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're gonna do 8 damage to me next time, which I can survive, but not by much. Boulder. Wait. Can't I just win by using the pliers? Okay, draw a card first. It's a bullfrog. I can't do nothing with that because I don't have anything to sacrifice. So let's just rip out one of my teeth. I hate that. I hate it. But I win. Ray, let me relight your candles. Gosh, thanks. Very well. You may choose a rare card. What do we got? Gek, the uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it? Well, that's mysterious. There's got to be something about that card that I'm not knowing. Child 13. Strange larva. A largely unimpressive specimen. But it develops into something else after a turn. So do I get the strange larva and see what it evolves into, or do I get Gek and see if I can figure out what the heck its deal is? I bet you what I need to do is merge Gek with a young wolf so it evolves into something else. I could be wrong. But I could be right. So I'm taking Gek. Okay. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. You said specifically it was rotten. I didn't even consider it. Don't put words in my brain. Dinner would have to wait. And on we go. Let me see. Third map. A frigid gust of wind billowed unwelcome into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. Okay. So I gotta stop because it's nearly 10 Central. I hope there's a way to save this. Oh yeah, it auto-saves. 45 seconds ago. Seems perfect. Alright, great. Then I'm gonna stop right here for tonight. We made it through 2 maps. I feel okay about that. I feel like I also am not very good at this game, but I'm getting better. In any case, let me hang on. Start screen. Do it. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Now let's see here. Let's see here. Dung dung dung. Okay. I actually wanted to keep the game sound going, but I apparently don't have it set up like that. So I'll try and get it set up for Saturday for that. Anyway, thank you for coming to my warm-up stream. Like I say, this was a warm-up for Extra Life, which is Saturday. I'll be live streaming 8 a.m. Saturday. That'll be the, what is that, the 6th? Yes, the 6th up through 8 a.m. on Sunday the 7th, which is 25 hours. It's a good time. There's some information in the description of this video if you're curious about all that and somehow missed it through the other stuff on my channel. But yeah, I will come back to streaming this again sometime. I'm hoping to do more live streams just in general. I know there are people who are hoping for me to do specific things, and I still want to do Deltarune Chapter 2, which is going to happen eventually, and I know that I have at least one person who really, really wants me to do the Hunter route on Rain World, which I've been practicing for, so it will happen eventually here. Beating the Angler in your second run is pretty good. You're doing well. Doing at least as well, if not better than we did. Neat. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know when the next one's going to be, but I'll try and make it within, I was going to say within a week. I don't know if next Wednesday will happen. Wednesday's going to be a good night for me to do this, so it might happen next Wednesday. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work out. I also don't know how I'm going to re-implement Omori, because if you haven't been watching that, I finished the first route, which is the weird route, and I'm going to go do the other route, but it's going to require a lot of recording and editing and whatnot. But anyway, I don't know when all that's going to happen. Right now I'm focused on Extra Life. So hopefully you can make it on Saturday into Sunday. It should be a good time. I would summarize what I'm going to be doing, except that my brain is mush right now, and so I can't. But at some point here, I'm going to release like a tentative schedule as to what I'm planning, and we'll that'll be available eventually, either on Twitter or I guess probably on Twitter, since there's not much of any other place I can put it. In any case, thank you for coming, and I hope you all have yourselves a pleasant evening. And I will see you another time, hopefully Saturday. Yeah. Have a good night. And thanks. Pop.